What is e-waste? Simply, e-waste or electronic waste is the throwaway materials that are taken from electronic items. For example, batteries, watches, microwaves, outdated computers and other broken electronic items. Most of the time, e-waste contains heavy metals like mercury and cadmium and other non-decomposable materials which are very harmful to the environment. Electronic waste is a major problem that we face now because it sums up to about 5% of the municipal solid waste. Unfortunately, the more we rely on electronic equipment, the more the e-waste gets piled up. Incinerating e-waste is very harmful to the atmosphere because it evolves many harmful gases. But without putting much thought into it, we can simply reuse, recycle or refurbish them according to our needs. Cell phones, computers, TVs, DVD players, stereos and printers are among the most common electronic products that can be refurbished or recycled. The Environmental Protection Agency states that by recycling 1 million cell phones, some 35,000 pounds of copper, 33 pounds of palladium, 772 pounds of silver and 75 pounds of gold can be recovered. Unfortunately, only about 15 to 20% of all e-waste is recycled internationally. However, most electronic waste still ends up in landfills, gutters, water bodies or gets incinerated and releasing toxic chemicals and other pollutants into the soil, groundwater and atmosphere. Let's take a look at the time various garbage disposal types take to decompose. Train tickets. They take up to 2 weeks. Orange peel 6 months. Milk cartons 5 years. Tin can 50 years. Batteries 100 years. Plastic bottles they take up to 450 years to decompose. The unfair flow of e-waste. Most electronic waste from developed countries ends up in poor nations that lack regulation. China processed around 70% of the world's e-waste in 2012. The rest goes to India and other countries in Eastern Asia and Africa, including Nigeria. The United States produces the largest total amount of e-waste per year at 7.1 million tons. Norway generates the most e-waste per person at 28.3 kg per capita. African nations produce little e-waste with Equatorial Guinea creating most at 10.8 kg per capita. China ranks second for total e-waste generation, 6 million tons, but low relative to its population size, 4.4 kg per capita. These are the countries producing the most e-waste in 2019. Norway, UK, Switzerland, Denmark, Australia, the Netherlands, Iceland, US and France. Even though Sri Lanka doesn't produce that much e-waste comparatively to the world, it has gone up in the recent years and we can identify Colombo area for producing the highest amount of e-wastes. There are 4 methods in waste disposal. First one, incineration. Incineration is an incredibly efficient method of crushing waste products and turning it into pieces. Incineration reduces the mass of waste from 95 to 96%. Second one, recycling. Recycling is an environmentally friendly method for disposing waste. 75% of waste is recyclable. Third one, composting. Composting provides efficient at-home solutions for decomposing organic wastes and turning them into nutrient-rich dung. 75% of waste is recyclable. Fourth one, landfill. A landfill is a definite terminus for wastes that are not able to contribute any benefits or can't be reused. 55% of trash is buried in landfills. You can't change the past, but you can change the future. Always remember to recycle. Recycle e-waste in centers near you. Sell working electronics if you don't need them. Do not buy electronics if you do not need it. We should throw the e-waste separately in the e-waste bins. We can reduce e-waste production by the steps reuse, recycle, and reduce. Thank you.